Yeah, you've mentioned also to me the unwritten rules of like, you know, somebody calls you a bitch, you've got to do something.
Oh, that's a word. Yeah, you don't use that word. I don't know.
No, if somebody calls you a bitch, you have to do something where people are like, man, you're just gonna take that? Maybe you are. That's something I really don't want to get tied up in.
Let's have him go out there and call somebody. Let's just set up.
That'd be an awful idea. My overall experience with my bunkmates was that they are the most seemingly stable people in the entire pod, and I kind of lucked out. But there are also troublemakers, the more conflict-driven people.
Sit hard.
Who is it, Garza, Treasure?
Garza goes to check out a pair of shoes. Trayshawn is trying to sell these shoes, and Garza's like, you know, these ain't worth what you're asking for. And Trayshawn was like, just get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
I ain't gonna fight. What you gonna do? Dance.
Beat you. Next every day.
You ain't beat me up.
I'm sad.
So you gonna stick your finger in my
I'm
eye?
sad, boy.
All right.
Go and try to grab me, pull him off, and then let him swing on me. Yeah.
Garza walks into our cell, and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then it just wasn't.
Come on back down here, Mike.
What's up? No, come on. Come on, bro.
Trayshawn comes in, shirt off, pumping like, let's go right now. He's just ready. I'm preparing myself for extreme violence at this point.
Bro, listen, you ain't gonna sit there and run your mouth, call me a bitch.
I'm not going to step in on anybody's business unless it becomes mine. But if it spills over into me, I'm going to handle it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The right thing would be to stop someone from coming up to sneak up on Garza.
Come on, man. Let him go. Don't have him swing on me, G. Let him go. Let him go. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me check you out, man. It's down.
You just broke your lip. Big first fight, Garza.
Yeah, it's broke, man.
Oh, that's hurt, bro. That's hurt.
Make a fist. I noticed there was a physical deformity in his hand.
Oh, that's my knuckle back there. Dang.
I'm a medic in the Army, but I've never seen a broken hand that bad in my life. I saw the knuckle was literally missing and it was here.
Garza?
Yeah, it's broke, man. And I tell him, you need to go to a hospital, but if you don't want to, and you don't want to go to the guards and you don't want anything to be known, I can do what I can do. And he says, let's go. Open your hand up all the way.
So I give you 7.
Go ahead, you good. Just do it. I ain't
Give you 7 to 6.
Look at this, bro. Bro, oh my God. I ain't never.
We start trying to reset his hand, and it was pretty grimy. But the knuckle was way back here, and I helped guide that in.
I got some Advil down here.
It's set, man.
It won't move. Did he really just do it? He really just
Okay.
Oh, he pushed that? He really just did that. Bro, I've never seen it done, bro. You really did.
You want to know something? Just say it.
I believe Garza does respect me, at least trust me a little more now that I've been able to help him.
He reset it, bro. I swear to God he did. He just said, pop, pop, pop. My knuckle was back here, bro.
See, not luck out and have a bunkie like this?
Yeah.
It's one thing to have inmates respect you, but if you earn that respect by doing them a favor, it's only a matter of time before they ask for another.
I said, that's petty. They y'all bit up like that.
I'm mixing a bunch of stuff up. I don't know what's going on. They got pulled out of our pod.
How many?
D-Pod, you could tell that there were a lot of thugs, you know, gangsters, and when you walk into, you know, C-Pod, it's not like that. There are so many other people, and they're all always right up on you. So it's way more of a community, but way more overbearing.
I'm just asking, if any one of y'all be interested in selling y'all business in Brady for a honey bun or a diamond?
Something that I did notice was a lot of people trade trays with commissary items.
You ain't trying to sell yours? You ain't trying to sell yours?
It's worth it.
Yeah. Can I get a nutty?
Yep, give me that.
Give me that, I give you a nutty one. You gonna do me like that?
I like this place. The people here are cool, down to earth, very personable, easy to talk to. Things that took me 2 weeks in D-Pod, I did in a matter of like 2-3 hours now. Like I said before, you can't just watch these things, you have to become involved. I became involved in the politics. I became involved in the economy. I became involved in the stock market there. This is a calculated move on my part. I'm an inmate, I can do this stuff, and I can get other people's respect. Whatever I was doing was working.
We specifically told all the undercover participants not to trade commissary when they were inside.
So my advice would be, don't take what you don't have. You owe somebody money in there, it's serious.
It frustrates me that we moved him out of D-Pod because he was getting too close to inmates, and then he moves into C-Pod and he's trading commissary. It makes me really wonder where Ryan's at right now.
My name's Kyle.
Since I've been here in C-Pod, I function more like someone who is in jail and networked a little better, and it just took way faster.
Try to find another trade. Another trade? What, breakfast? How many is that already? One?
Say if I got a bunch of food, you ain't got nothing, you want to come borrow something from me, and I put a surtax on it at the store.
If I gave you like a noodle on Friday, I'm probably gonna want 2 back.
If someone can't pay what they owe, then they've got to face the music.
It's really what you see in the movies and stuff, like the rapes and the stabbing. That stuff really happens.
We ban stores in our jail because when inmates can't pay their debt, it never ends well.
I realized that running a store gained you some sort of respect, and it can give me an insight that I won't get anywhere else. I started talking to Alex, and I started just kind of asking questions. And I learned all of his faults and flaws. If I were to run a store, I could move up the ranks, play the system a little bit, make a lot of money, gain a lot of influence, use my intelligence to, work up the ladder of a few things, and I could literally start making some huge moves in jail. Breaking the rules sometimes, it pays, it's worth it, and it's really not that big a deal. Running a store, it's a good way to meet new people and gain a lot of influence. And having a little bit extra influence is never a bad thing. One of these people that have kind of come to me has been Justin. Justin is, if you would describe the pod as a homeless colony, Justin would be the leper of the homeless colony. I mean, he is just a pitiful soul. He's indigent, which means you get nothing. You get state-level stuff donated to you, and no commissary, nothing like that.
If you owe something, you have to pay it back. If you don't pay it back, whatever happens to you, happens to you.
Hey, Justin, come here, man. Sit right here. I don't like when you down with Go about $7, bro. I told you 15 if you had it when you told me, bro. That would have been cool. Then you didn't have it. Then you telling me things that ain't happening. You can sell them trades, bro, and get that money like that. I told you give me one trade a day. That's for the taxes.
I've seen what happens to people when they get into debt inside of jail, and it's absolutely terrible.
There you go. Ooh, nice one.
Justin is extremely vulnerable. They may decide just to beat him down for it.
So what you gonna do about my money? I've been sparing you. Really want to slaughter you. I want my money, man.
Get the out of my room.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I need to get out of here, man.
So Justin has started selling his trays, but the interest rate is so high that he'll starve to death before he gets out of debt. So the danger is not only there, but higher than ever.
You're a hoe-ass bitch. Hey, Justin, man, what you gonna do? You think I'm playing, don't you? Put your shoes on, we gonna go with the police.
There is a lot of intimidation and apparent fear.
I get beat up, it makes my hard. That's the difference in me being a man and you being a girl. I'm not gonna have to drag you to the butt and start bouncing your head off the door until they come in.
It's really just being a bully. They need power because they have none in here.
Treat me like a bitch. Treat me like a little whore. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Like you've been in the joint for the race to you. You think I'm playing, don't you? And then you won't even play.
I I have all of this commissary that I'm never gonna use, just sitting around, and I could help Justin get out of debt, but would that make me a target simply by getting involved?
I don't give
I was just watching and observing. It sucks to watch a guy get bullied like that. They were like, come on, get your shoes on, Justin, let's go. I'm pissed, I want to take it out on somebody.
You gonna put your shoes on? You better play. You a whole ass bitch. That's what I'm saying right there, bro. You keep going everywhere you go, bro. You get beat up.
He pressed the button, nobody answered.
So am I gonna have to start bouncing your head off the door until they come in? Is that what you want? Come talk to me. Come on, bro. You ain't no rapper. Just come. You touch me, I'm gonna yeah, bro. Go in my room, bro. Come here. Come here. CJ, what up? Go to the whole fuck around here, boy. Hey.
They pull Justin into a cell, and I could just see Justin waiting there for JoJo to come in and kick his ass. I felt sorry for the guy. He was being picked on just so somebody could experience some power, and that's not a reason to treat somebody like they are nothing.
I've been sparing you. I really want to slaughter you. I really just want to put my hands on you. You acting like you're not.
I know that I'm supposed to stay in my own lane, but it's really hard to just sit and watch this. I really, really sympathize with Justin. So I give Justin 3 e-cigs and a honey bun. And he gave it to JoJo, who was angry at the moment.
Don't worry about it, y'all. Come on, bitch.
But it was still enough to get him out of debt. He's completely fine. Nobody's messed with him since then. And I don't have much longer here, so I'm not worried about anybody giving me a hard time. I absolutely took everything for granted before I went to jail. I missed wide open environments in general, like the woods and nature. When I went into the program, I thought I had all of the answers. My ultimate goal is to become a homicide detective, and I feel that this project definitely gives me the insight that I need to be more comfortable doing what I have to do for those jobs. I came out of the program with more questions than I've ever had. I just don't know what I can do or what I should do from here. There are a lot of honorable careers that I could pursue, but do they really make the mass level of change that we need? And I just wonder what I can do to make a difference, a real difference. The biggest misconception about me is that I'm a totally arrogant, condescending know-it-all. I'm somebody who doesn't really make a good first impression. What's the propensity for gangs and racial segregation and whatnot here? Things I need to be
You gotta turn this language down. Propensity for racial segregation. You're gonna have a rough time, man. A rough time.
I'm a very literal person. I don't do very well with idioms and sarcasm. So when they say, get inside, get like an inmate, get information, that's it, I go in and I do those things. When I went into jail, I didn't think, oh, I'm here to make friends. It just kind of happened, mainly with Garza. At the request of the sheriff, I didn't talk to anybody, but when I was cleared, the first thing I wanted to do was talk to Garza. I was like, I want to set this up, I want to meet the guy. I'm worried that Garza will kind of misunderstand the reason that I was there and the reason that I got close to him. I hope that he knows that it was genuine. I've invited Garza to a gym to, just get caught up and just do a workout, something we did all the time.
You ever work out, man? Yeah. You wanna work out, man?
I would consider Garza the best friend that I made in jail.
I'm a little nervous about how Garza may have taken that I was undercover in jail. I'm worried that he will kind of misunderstand the reason that I was there and the reason that I got close to him.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's up, dude? You all right?
Just chilling. You're looking good, man.
Yeah, thanks.
How's
thanks.
everything?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You been all right?
Yeah, just, you know, doing nothing, thinking a lot about what's happened and all, you know.
Really? Have you been in touch with Wes or any of them?
I haven't contacted anybody at the request of the sheriff. You're the first person I've spoken to since I've gotten out.
Oh, really?
They went completely insane on me because I didn't snitch on you.
Yeah,
so
that
I
was
want you to know that I wasn't like in there trying to like get people caught up for stupid, make their lives more miserable. I was trying to actually find the problems and show people like the other side.
You know, in reality, dude, it's not that big a deal, you know. It's okay, man. It is what it is.
It's a big relief to know that he actually gets what I did and he doesn't misconstrue it into being like, oh, you were a plant, you lied, and all this other stuff. He gets me, and so that's important. What do you think would be good for you to do on your hand especially?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. That's no worries now, dude. Let's do whatever. Come on, I'll just jump into it. We'll try to figure something out. It's like doing it off the stairs, remember?
Yeah, this is way narrower. It's actually really cool to see Garza without all of the random, chaotic that goes on in jail.
Dude, what do you do for a living?
Right now, nothing. I'm extremely unsure about what to do with myself at this point. I have no clue, none. I'm more confused now than ever.
Wow. You think that's because of this?
Yeah, it's absolutely because of this. I don't know what it is that I can do that makes a real difference, but I want to do that. I've thought about law school. I've thought about, you know, more police work.
Yeah, yeah.
So you had a lot of like high expectations for yourself. What are you doing with that now?
Dude, I've been extremely blessed since I've been out. It's been crazy. My family, just, you know, a lot of support. And so, well, I work at a manufacturing company. I'm the receiving supervisor there, so I do all the scheduling, basically all the paperwork.
I'm happy for Garza. He seems to be doing better than I am in a lot of ways. I'm very lost. I don't know, with my qualifications and my background and my abilities, what I should do.
Let's keep in touch.
Yeah.
I know you live like...
Not far from you. So, I mean, I'll be around, man, and I'll definitely keep in contact.
We could, dude, for real, if you want to, we could come here and meet sometime.
I know for a fact that me and Garza are gonna keep in contact for potentially the rest of our lives just because he's a good person and I need good people in my life.
I want some hot coffee.
When I switched from D pod to C pod, I realized that running a store gained you some sort of respect, and it also was a way to remain social with people. And, you know, having a little bit extra money and influence is never a bad thing. So, I run the most unique store in C. Even transactions, I don't do owing, and there's never any kind of debt at all. Every single decision I've made in here has just worked out for me, except for doing some deals with Ricky.
Still got your tray in the morning.
Ricky, you know, he has his own little black market. He's been cheeking all of his medication,
Drugs.
hiding it till later, and then selling it off to other inmates in return for other items. Ricky's someone who needs to be on all of his medication because when he doesn't, he gets progressively worse. It's very confusing to talk to Ricky, but I've had experience talking to people who are, for lack of a better way to put it, out of their mind in the hospital before, and you kind of just nod your head and smile.
Do you want to talk to me?
Well, yeah, I have something in my eye. Yeah.
I can't sit there and talk to you if you're gonna rub your eyes.
I'm listening. I have my eyelash.
I'm doing, bro. I'm doing. No, I'm not stupid. I know when somebody's making fun of me.
I scratch my eye, and Ricky just goes completely haywire.
You've been possessed, homie.
Yeah, I didn't get to you or anything. I got an eyelash in my eye from blinking.
I'm not, but... He really thinks that I have a demonic possession because I touched my eye. Not like that. You might have just misconstrued things. I really have something in my
Anytime
eye.
I pray, evil spirits enter somebody that ain't got control of their body. It's something in you that has to do it to let me know who you are.
I just didn't want you
said,
to
why
think
you
I
gonna
was
sit
coming
here
at you or something.
and act like I'm friends with you when you're an enemy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to whoop somebody in that sense. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody gonna be played with. You can't have. You're acting real different, man. Almost gone. Convict. I think you're a con artist. You'll be back.
I hope not. I really want to get
I
out of
hope
it.
you don't get caught. What you really meant.
I really want to just not end up here again. I
You
don't
ain't
want
changing, buddy. I heard the way you talking. You're getting worse.
to... Am I?
Yeah. You just hope you don't get caught.
So I'm kind of in a tough spot at this point because you can't rationalize with a person like Ricky when he's off of his meds. And if you try to fight a person like Ricky in a program like this, you're gonna catch a real charge. Never doing anything again. Kinda wanna just settle down. Honestly. I wanna be a better person. My only real option is to kind of play along with Ricky and hope that they call my name soon. I'll do what I have to do to be a better person.
Buddy, you're creative. We can tell this mountain to move and it will listen.
I didn't sleep for the most part throughout the night. I was nervous about Ricky, who could have just done anything at any given point. It was just completely unpredictable.
Middleton?
Who get phones on?
Bed baggage. Bed baggage and Ryan, bed baggage.
When they called my name, it was like a sigh of relief. And I just started grabbing my stuff. And all the vultures started swarming. What do you have to give me? I call this, just like all this stuff started happening. Even Ricky asked me for commissary.
It's your eraser for your body.
At the end of the day, I really feel sorry for people like Ricky because he shouldn't be in a place like this. It's only making him worse.
Hey, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
As I was walking out, I really felt for a lot of these guys. I'm about to experience freedom, and all I can think of is how some of these guys may never get out of here.